We made this video about the referendum, some of the statistics around it, and if it passes or if it fails. So we just need you to watch and react to it and show the community some of the reactions from Fisher's residents. Go ahead and play.
On May 3rd, a referendum will be on the ballot proposing a 22.75-cent property tax rate for every $100 of a property's assessed value.
I sure hope that people know that the May 3rd referendum is important for our community.
Not a large investment.
There's already 10 cents on the tax rate. This referendum renews the 10 cents and asks for an additional 12.75 cents.
I'm glad to see that HSE Schools is asking for a little bit more than last time.
I hope people understand that if we don't pass this, we lose the existing 10 cents and really end up with nothing.
For a $250,000 home, this equates to about $14 a month or 45 cents per day.
It's $14. It's less than your water bill.
Yep.
Come on.
It's simple.
It's not, we cannot go to Starbucks.
Well,
like
let's
maybe
not
a
get
couple
crazy.
times and that would cover that.
Yeah,
you know,
it
like
would.
If the referendum passes, HSE schools will gain $17 million annually.
17 million? 17 million is actually so much for how little you pay a day.
Right now, HSE schools is the third lowest funded in the state.
Oh my gosh, that's hard to believe.
Which is unacceptable.
And we're third lowest funded.
But one of the biggest.
Right.
Since 2009, enrollment in HSE schools has gone up 17%.
no.
If the referendum passes, 43 new teachers will be hired.
Nice.
More individualized attention if you can add 43 teachers.
Oh, they
in
might
20
learn all the
schools.
students' names.
This will allow the number of students per classroom to decrease, enabling teachers more time to individually help every student.
I understand the decrease in the classroom size is about 2 students per class, so that's terrific.
I attended a small school and went to a small university, so I really value a small student-to-teacher ratio.
However, if the referendum fails, classrooms will become more crowded. Over 2 years, 100 teaching positions will be eliminated.
So losing 100 teachers?
It's already hard enough to get an answer right now.
Well, if the referendum fails, you have more students in the classroom than on the football teams.
If the referendum fails, 18 athletic stipends, 8 performing arts stipends, 18 other extracurricular activity stipends will also be cut.
That can't happen. we will be in big trouble.
School, drama, and sports, they're looking to cut all of it. That's a whole different school.
These cuts will need to be made because HSE schools will lose $7 million annually.
That would be catastrophic. Catastrophic.
We can't allow this not to pass. If we lose $7 million annually, it's too important.
As of right now, our teachers' salaries rank in the lower third of area school districts.
That doesn't seem fair to me. That doesn't seem like HSE Schools.
The referendum will allow HSE schools to be more competitive with salaries to help the recruitment of teachers.
Statewide in Indiana, there is a teacher shortage, so quality candidates are becoming more and more difficult to attract.
This referendum will allow HSE schools to continue its tradition of strong schools.
We definitely need to continue to have our strong schools.
The referendum doesn't only affect the schools, it affects homeowners as well. Strong schools strengthen property values. Realtors project on average a 20% increase in home value when that home is in a thriving school district.
If the referendum passes, our home values can increase dramatically.
In fact, 86% of our neighbors choose Fishers, Indiana because of the schools.
We did too.
Who does the referendum affect? Everyone. On May 3rd, vote yes to help HSE schools. HSE schools' pledge to its community is to not only preserve the rich tradition of its schools, but to advance it.
All done?
Yeah, great.
It's a great video.
Oh, yes.
What stat was the most surprising to you in the video?
I think the fact that we would lose 100 teachers if the referendum isn't passed.
Honestly, the fact that we're the third lowest funded in the state.
It showed how much it's growing, and the fact that we are still so low right now because we need more funding and stuff was really shocking to see.
I think the most surprising is the $7 million lost if the referendum doesn't pass. It's a significant loss.
I think the most surprising is, you think that $250,000 home, what that impact really is. I just anticipated it would be more than that.
HSE Schools would have to cut if I vote no. That hit home for me.
I didn't know that if the referendum doesn't pass and we lose that 10 cents, it doesn't really seem like a lot, but it's actually so much more than you would think.
How much money could be raised with the referendum to continue helping the schools with hiring new teachers?
The increased numbers of teachers. I know there's an influx of families in Fishers, but I didn't know specifically the numbers. And so intrinsically, I felt like, wow, that means a lot more children in our schools, and how do they disperse per class?
Why will you be voting yes May 3rd?
I have 3 reasons. Their names are Caroline, Spencer, and Claire.
I'll be voting yes on May 3rd as a teacher and as a parent.
You know, I don't think people really fully appreciate what may happen if it does fail.
We moved here 5 years ago. We came because of the schools. And it's important. If we lose the schools, we lose our foundation of our community.
When businesses are looking for a place to relocate, when families are looking for a place to settle down in, the first question they ask me is, how are your schools?
The stability of the educational system within each community helps drive business. I mean, it drives not only new business, but also the talent that every business has to have. And so the best the school system can be, obviously the better the business will be.
Well, the extra value we get in our home personally, for the students, for our children's education, extracurricular activities we want to see keep, it's the only reason to vote and to vote yes.
A vote yes for this, to me, is a vote to continue having these kids experience the best possible educational situation that they can.
The fact that this is such a big deal for our schools, I think there's no question but to vote yes for this.
It's the right thing to do. It's collective.
I sincerely believe that the difference between a good community and a great community is one that makes education and its youth the #1 priority.
Hi, I'm Tom.
And I'm Jeff. We're from Breedlovedobbs.
And we approve this message. Give us a call.